world. You might be in the Philippines. You might be in the Great Britain for this historic Philippines. This is Helga Campos. And that is put on the ground across to Laura Harai. She scoops, she fires. Amy Trask is there, and that I think shook things. Very impressive battle here. And that will be, they are looking for history. 6-0 in fact. Learning a little bit from each other today as Velasco comes round to bunt. And that is put through the shortstop. That will go into centre field. We'll see if they send the runner. They will not. They will. Both Diamond Sports over in the Philippines. And that is a shot. That is into left field. And that will be over the head of Casson in left field. One run will score. That will be Toledo. Right behind her will be Velasco. And into second base. Francisco, she 2 runs here. As we've seen that replay, turned on that pitch, and Beth Casson, she could not do anything about that. Francisco did get a single, but that's the biggest hit I think we've seen. And Daria Malone, she flushes the leather, she flushes the tag in a hat, and Amy Trash will go across to third base, but Francisco. And that is just fair between the line and Daria Malone. Francisco will cross for the third run, and going to second base. That is some very, very nice base running there. Line here. She reminded herself the previous pitch to stay down on that ball, and so 2 down, runner on second. This is Capistrano, DH, and that's a shot into right. That'll be over the head of Raman Badano. She will be able to trot to home, and Capistrano, the DH, getting a run. Celis, who is behind the dish today, and she will stand in there to take that pitch, hovering a little bit too much over the plate, but that will. And Philippines to start off this inning, and that is in the air. Casson, she's underneath it, and she will take the catch, and that will be the third down, but not before for Lasco, Hervere, and DeMolg in the Mary Pedasas. And that is on the ground and just under the glove of Velasco. Harai, she runs very, very well, escapes the 9-3. Double play in check, and Harai just got left in no man's land there, but nothing doing as Dave, 7 stolen bases, hit 5-7-1 at the European Championships, probably put a big hand up to actually get MVP. Not and Pedasas, well, she gets this 20-player roster, and that's chopped on at the ground in front of Pedasas. She will come up. Some fancy. And Campos will lead off the top of the second. She'll chase that first pitch, and that will drop. Stadium lights, and the game was called. It was enough time for a game. As we see, Toledo will take a walk just as she did. And that is drilled into left field. But Beth Casson, and the runner is tagging from second to third. There is still one more game to come, and that is on the ground, and that is a nice pickup from Daria Malone. She fires across. She just gets Francisco by 1 step. That is, and why not when you can make plays like this? Backhand on the dirt, looks to the runner, comes up, and Francisco. This game, one to end title there. 3-0 so far here at the. And that is swept around. Hovea, she knocks that down, comes up firing. 1 hop. Nice stretch from Francisco, but she's unable to come up with it. Have beaten Malone up the line. That was some great backing up there. Just sort of probably went on her heels there, let the ball play her, and that was just not a good bounce. And base runner with none out. And that is Raman, who will put the ball on the down. And that is poked on the right side. This could be trouble, and that is going to drop in. Daria Malone, she's going to round third base. They are going to hold her up. School, and Beth is a paramedic, and she puts that ball on the ground. And Hovere, that is a nice play across to Velasco. A nice stretch ever met, and it is at a Women's World Cup. That is on the ground, and that will be past the outstretched glove of Hovere. Beth Caston, she is being sent, and she will round the play, and she will be out. No slide there from Caston, but that was a fantastic outfield assist. Oh, you are watching the sensational outfield assist from Cassandra Ino. Samira Raman out there in right field, and the first pitch from Clary Scatliff. Bedanio's just letting her know. Did sound like there. That is shot right into Laura Harai's glove. That will be a 4-run lead. Capistrano at second base. But she will take part of that win this afternoon, and that is just on the handle. Amy Trask will pick that up. She will beat Inot to the ends. We'll be back for the bottom. Everything they can throw at us, they can, and they chopped on the ground, and that is kicked. Bar runner. Lead-off runner on board, and straight after that, that is a ball in the air. Cassandra Ino, she's looking for another outfield assist, but she puts that into the grandstand. Laura Harai. Oh, as we can see, this up-looking schmick. So that is driven in the air. Who wants it? Francisco, she's calling for it. And that is shot on the ground to the right side. That will look to score. It will score. The ball over the head. That was a very important. Reduce the deficit now to 3. And Daria Malone, she puts that ball straight into the glove of the last back for the top half of the fourth. In the lone. And that will be a walk to Fernandez. That is chopped on the ground. Clowry will need to come up firing quickly with this one, and she does, but it comes across in front of the runner. Nothing Amy Trask can do about that, and Erica Fernandez will cross for Philadelphia. And that's another one on the ground. Laura Harai bobbles that, fields it. And she shows bunt. She gets that down, and the charging Amy Trask. Great bit of fielding there. Have 2 more batting innings, and that we'll see Capistrano tournament at the Euros last year, and she pitched a double-header on the final day. And that's a nice pitch, and that's on the ground to Saskia Davis. She'll come up, she'll fire, she'll throw a nice stretch from Amy. 4 hits, 2 earned, 2 cup. Rain and earthquake affected. As Samira Rahman swings through that, that will be the 3rd strikeout for Pedasas on the day. Just a few days of this championship has cut this short, and Ella Henson drives this ball into left field, and that is off the glove of Bedanio in left field. Ella Henson, she will head into second base. With 2 hits to left field, she went digging. She dug that out and drove it. A good effort there. That ball just tailing back over Bedanio. Beth Casson rolls over that to Hovere at shortstop. She checks the runner. But she will throw. This team largely around softballers. And that is a swing and a miss for Sassoli. And that is Pedasas. That is a tight against. Warming up. And that is DeMorg chasing the high cheese there. I feel like Clowry is warming into the. One of the Fighting Maroons, and she fights out for a walk there to tick the big effort in the last few hours to rectify that, and that is in the air, and that might drop in front of a diving Jessica Hastings out there. That was 2 outs without any more runs, and that is another 2-out bunt. Clowry Scatliff has picked off the runner. And GB, or maybe that is the spark. They need back these runs as we see the replay there. Does she have the gas to keep it going. Laura Harai, she from the game against Japan on day one, and that is a shot into left field, and that will be a single for Sass Davies. That ball is down the line, and that would be a great piece of fielding from Demog. She knew you don't need to chase a double play if you're Philippines in that situation. Runner. Scatliff just rolling over that, but... And Trask chases that on the outside, and that is the second out. And Joe put up 4 stellar innings on the opening night against the 7-time world champions Japan, and now she will wake up tomorrow with 2 World Cup wins under their belt. But this is Daria Malone looking to keep the train moving, and that's across the Demog. She picks it up, she fires, and that is a fantastic play by Francisco. I think GB is going to have a look at it. Why not? The Philippines, they think they are good for their second win of the World Cup. This is simply